What's up everybody, Jeff with PolarPro, and today I'm gonna show you my favorite ND filter for shooting travel videos as we venture around Moorea and Bora Bora. So I'm here with my girlfriend Corey, and she's gonna be helping me film and also be the subject for today's video. Now first I wanted to reinforce why we use neutral density filters, and that is to get shutter speed at double your frame rate. So if you're shooting 30 frames per second, you want your shutter at 1/60th. If you're shooting at 24, you want it at 1/50th. And at these shutter speeds, we get that kind of blur motion the same way we perceive motion in real life, where if you wave your hand in front of your face, you can see that it's blurred a little bit. That's how we perceive motion in real life, and that's what we're trying to mimic with these shutter speed to frame rate ratios. My go-to ND filter for travel videos is the, drumroll Corey, PolarPro 2-5 VND, which is a 2 to 5 stop variable neutral density filter. And I'm gonna explain what I love about this as we go search for a waterfall. So the first reason why I really like this VND for on-the-go filming is because if there's a lighting change or if lighting falls off like here under the tree cover, all I have to do is this. I don't have to do a filter swap, which saves a ton of time. Or if I want to change depth of field in lower aperture, all I have to do is this. No filter swap. If I want to change to, let's say, 120 frames per second for B-roll, I just have to do this. It's easy, it's quick, and it's just like every other VND filter, right? Wrong. We built this brand new frame with preset rotation, meaning you spend less time worrying if you've spun your VND filter too far and getting that horrible X pattern, and more time stacking epic travel clips. All right, so we just made it out of the canopy layer, out into the open sky. So a lot of other VND companies actually claim that it works from 2 to 8 stops, but at those higher stop values, they're only gonna work with zoom lenses. So that's why we have the preset filters to stop it before it hits that X pattern. And then we have the 2 to 5 version, but we also have a 6 to 9 stop version for those of you who are shooting at higher ISOs because of D-Log or wide open apertures. And that goes all the way up to 9 stops, even on a 16mm lens. There won't be any X patterns. That doesn't sound right. Does that sound right, Corey? Let's go test that in Bora Bora. And we have made it to Bora Bora, where the skies are much brighter, so we can test out that 9-stop filter on the 16mm lens. Corey, spin it to 9. Is it good? Awesome, let's go hit the beach. So check this out. The back end of this filter has a standard size, but the front end has a larger diameter because a VND filter has 2 glass elements, so it stacks out further from the lens. And a lot of other VNDs don't have this larger front element, so it causes vignetting. We wanted to make sure that this filter worked down to 16mm with no vignetting at all. So that's why we have the larger front diameter and a more shallow lip. But also note that this shallow lip isn't gonna be compatible with other lens caps, so we custom built this mini defender and include it with all of our filters. Let's go stack some underwater clips now. Success, no shark bites. Now my favorite thing about this VND and what I think makes it the most valuable travel ND filter is the quartz glass element. Now quartz is a naturally occurring element, which means that it doesn't have to be melted down and undergo any chemical or optical property changes. It's purely natural and has outstanding chemical bond strength as well as optics, which is important in a VND because there's 2 glass elements and any imperfections would be doubled. Oh, and a fun fact, quartz is actually used in lasers where optical transmission and extreme temperature durability is needed. It's never before been used in camera filters, until now. Before ending this video, I wanted to point out the limitations of a VND filter. Because it is 2 polarizer filters stacked in front of each other, there's more chances for light to scatter as it passes through. And then also, you're not able to stack a polarizing filter on top of it. But for a video like this, where it's lighthearted and fun, the benefits and quickness and ease of use far outweighs those 2 limitations. But on the other hand, if I was getting paid by a client, I would probably opt for a single element NdPl filter. Yes, it would take a lot more time to swap out filters, but that's what I'm getting paid to do. Spend a lot of time and create a stunning piece of work. And there you have it, the PolarPro VND Peter Mckinnon edition, my go-to ND filter for filming travel videos. I dropped a link below to the 2 different VNDs that we make. All of us at PolarPro greatly appreciate you supporting our brand so we can continue to make these awesome new products. I'm Jeff, and that's Corey behind the camera with PolarPro, and we'll see you on the next one.